Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And my name is Miska.
And welcome to Overwatch Central. So it's nearly December, we've left Halloween entirely behind and are creeping up on the December holidays and Christmas for some of you. Hope some of you guys are looking forward to it. I know we definitely are. It's my birthday around that time of year as well, so it's extra special. But it's not only going to be amazing because of real life traditions, meeting with family and all, but also because it looks like Overwatch will be getting a holiday seasonal event again. The last one only ended about 3 to 4 weeks ago, but we have a hard time believing that Blizzard would skip this time of year. There's also some hard evidence that we've brought out that suggests that a holiday seasonal event has been in the works for quite some time.
So, we've briefly spoken about the Christmas event in past videos, and we're just gonna get right into the details with this one. Here are the voice lines we have so far that sort of confirms the fact that a holiday seasonal event is coming.
Merry Christmas!
Happy holidays!
Who's feeling the holiday spirit?
Z Nowym Godem!
Who's ready for some fireworks?
These were put on Reddit by the Funnier Knight in a big voice line datamine dump post from even before the Summer Games seasonal event. Link to that in the description below. This post did also feature voice lines that ended up being part of the Halloween event, so assuming that we'll get a holiday event based on these facts doesn't seem too far-fetched. Now, I'm sure you also noticed that the voice lines we just played weren't just holiday related. You also heard Zarya saying Happy New Year in Russian, as well as Tracer asking if anyone is ready for some fireworks. We'll probably get a mix of holiday and New Year for this event's theme, which should make for some pretty interesting features such as cosmetics and of course the Brawl.
As for the Brawl and ideas of it, there are a couple of things that we have learned from past events. First of all, the PvE was very successful and it might be making a return. However, we don't really have any specific ideas on what they could do for a PvE Brawl this time around. But we do have some ideas on PvP Brawls and how this one could be set up to have a bit more replayability and a little bit more originality than Lucio Ball did. The big thing with Lucio Ball is of course you could only really play Lucio, at least without that one glitch that some players found out after playing it for some time. This time around we're thinking we'll see a similar sort of team setup but with more heroes available. The game mode could be based around some form of snowball fight, maybe with snow cannons that have to be loaded and fired at the enemy team's fort. But we'd really like to leave this part of the imagination up to you guys. Drop us a comment down below on what you think the setting and scenario will be. There are a lot of things that Blizzard could go for and we'd love to hear some of your ideas and thoughts on this. Also bear in mind that we have the arcade now, so we might see a couple of iterations like we did with Echo Point Antarctica with its 3v3 and 1v1.
Next up, let's talk cosmetics, and more particularly skins. We've had some heroes receive epic and legendary skins in the Summer Games and Halloween Terror event. And as you can see here, nearly all heroes have one skin from at least one of the two events. The exceptions here though being Sombra, who wasn't in the game for either, but also Winston and Mei, who have not received any seasonal skins at all. Then we have Mercy, who has received both a legendary, the witch skin, and an epic, the Switzerland one from the Summer Games. This makes us think that Mercy will not get another skin, and instead they'll pick some of the heroes in this list to make appropriate skins for. Our thought so far is a legendary Santa skin for Torbjorn, a legendary skin of some sort for Winston, a legendary skin of some sort for Mei, and Junkrat might get an epic skin related to fireworks, as that's most likely all he does at New Year's, and there might be an epic elf skin thrown in there for any of the heroes, maybe Lucio even. Who knows? Now, one thing that some of you might have noticed is that we didn't list Santa Roadhog in here, which has been a heavily requested skin by the community for quite a while. The reason as to why we didn't list that skin is because Roadhog got a skin in the Halloween event, and on top of that, it was a legendary skin. Now, I reckon a Santa skin will actually be legendary and not epic. There's just too much detail and so on. But yeah, these are our thoughts. There's lots of stuff they can do with this. Drop your ideas on this in the comments below as well. You guys have had some pretty awesome ideas about skins in the past, and I remember actually forever ago where we asked about what skins should be added to the game, and someone actually suggested a Junkrat crazy scientist in there. And a lot later in time that actually happened. Sure, it's probably just coincidence, but I still thought that was kinda cool. Anyway, let's move on to the next bit, talking more about features for this next seasonal update.
For Halloween, we got tons of cosmetics and a new Brawl, but we also got a Halloweenified Hollywood, which sort of came out of nowhere but ended up being pretty interesting and cool to look at. To theme a map with holiday and New Year decorations seems like something that Blizzard would do, but whilst snowy maps like Nepal and Volskaya might come to mind, it might not be very suitable for them to be converted due to their backstory and location. King's Row would be awesome to see with some holiday stuff spread around it, Christmas lights around the map and along the main street, and maybe even some snow here and there. There's many possibilities here as well, for sure. When it comes to creative decisions like this, Blizzard always like to go a step beyond.
Right, now for the big question. when is all of this coming? At first we were thinking that it would be around December 6th, due to it being a Tuesday in early December, and then the 3-week-long event would span over Christmas as well. However, I spotted this comment on one of our videos by Stephen Harrell, who explained why December 13th to January 3rd makes a lot more sense. That way it actually covers New Year's as well, will be going on still after actual Christmas Day, which is a time during which a lot of video games are sold and played and so on, and it also would be on a typical Blizzard Update Tuesday. This seems like a pretty spot on prediction to us, so we marked that in our calendars for now.
And that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. Do let us know what you would like to see from a holiday seasonal event in the comments below. Take care, and we'll see you next time.